We created a culture where we encourage not only individual brilliance, but group brilliance, and also the ability to work together well in a team. And like many of our things, this movement was the result of a highly motivated team. And we created an atmosphere. It was a very friendly atmosphere that we had, and there was enormous freedom of thought and action. And some of the people who came to us from the public sector were at the beginning wary of making mistakes. But our attitude was, look, if you don't make mistakes, we'll never learn. I was there for just about 2.5 years and worked essentially firstly on the Vashi development plan and getting it started, and then on the whole development plan for the city as a whole. We had a fair amount of autonomy in the way we worked, but getting acceptance was another thing. I mean, I used to find it quite strange. Some of the people there were from government and soaked in its methods of working, and they would write on notes things like, "It is not known why, whether the chief engineer has looked at this and looked at that," which was their way of saying that he hasn't looked at it. But my reaction was that if you don't know, then why don't you go ask him? So it was a bit of a clash of cultures, maybe. I reckon that, well, I actually lost touch after a while, got involved in other things, moved my base in Bombay to Bangalore. I think it was a combination of many things. Lack of awareness of the importance of what we were doing, the significance of what we were doing, lack of money also in those days. And there was also the problem of we were supposed to be a counter-magnet to Bombay, but the Chief Minister was developing his own magnet in South Bombay at Nariman Point, and also at Bandra Kurla, which we handled for a while. But there wasn't this realization at that time of how important this New Bombay project was. I would say almost every aspect of urbanization, from understanding the forces of urbanization, the urban-rural linkages, the location of urban settlements, from an economic point of view, from a geographical point of view, and of course from a political point of view. Location of urban settlements, to their design, to the engineering of the cities, to how to manage them and how to fund them, and how to look after all the social aspects of large, agglomerations of people. Many of them speaking different languages from different parts of the country, different cultures, in people from different parts of the world. It's a massive, and when you consider that, look at the figures, the fact that if India is to grow at 8 to 10% in terms of GDP, then urbanization is an obvious corollary concomitant to that. And the expectation is that over, as you well know, that over the next 50 years, the urban population of India, which is currently somewhere near 350 million, will increase by 500 million to 850 million over a 50-year period. This process has to be managed well. If it's not managed well, it's going to be catastrophic. It lies in the enormity of the problems that the people of our cities face, and the very challenging tasks ahead, not just in terms of setting right the wrongs of the past, but in preparing for the future, and preparing, as I was saying, for the 500 million people who will live in urban agglomerations, who will move into urban agglomerations over the next 50 years. And therefore, there is a crying need. We just don't have people with the knowledge base or the interest or the passion that is required to manage and transform our cities. We just don't have those people. We need to have people who are not only knowledgeable, have understood the problem, have understood what kind of solutions are likely to work, but have the passion, the missionary zeal, the desire to be agents of change, to transform India. I mean, that's what we need in this country. And hopefully, this band of people that we will create, however, even they are small to begin with, I think they will have an enormous leavening, catalytic effect on people. They would be playing a huge role in the transformation of India. And that should be sufficiently rewarding in itself. I'm sure that it will not be limited to job satisfaction, but it will bring them all the material benefits also that everybody wants in the course of a working career.